Our goal remains high-quality education for every child in a safe and secure environment. Our reality is that we will continue to face challenges and changes as we live through this pandemic. Nothing has been perfect. Nothing will be perfect this school year. That is just the truth.
He's very inspiring, isn't he? Fairfax County, Virginia is among the most educated and wealthy school districts in the nation, but you wouldn't have guessed it from what school administrators and teachers have put parents through during COVID. That's why members of the Fairfax County Parents Association, it's an advocacy group that was formed during the pandemic to push for reopening schools, gathered enough signatures in an attempt to recall certain board members. Joining us now, someone who helped spearhead this movement, Saundra Davis, co-founder of Open FCPS Coalition. Saundra, now the Fairfax Schools spokeswoman, Helen Lloyd, called this recall campaign misguided and based on incorrect information. Your response?
We think not. The parents in our organization have watched every board meeting, and they promised that as COVID infections went down, that they would dial up and return kids back to school. And they didn't do that, and they did it slow. And in fact, up until 2 weeks ago, they had promised some of the special ed students to come back in the summer for some recovery services, and a few days before that was to begin, they unceremoniously canceled half of them because they've mismanaged their staff. Their attention is on other things, like their pet projects and social justice issues, and the kids have been left to flounder. And there's still no plan for fall. The last 4 board meetings, they haven't mentioned a plan. They keep saying a strong return to school,
what?
But there's no details.
No, this is a...
No.
People have to understand, this school district around D.C., of course, is wealthy, influential, powerful, but this should be like the creme de la creme of public school systems. It's a disaster. And there's a school board member, Elaine Tholen, who's named in your petition, said this at a recent board meeting.
All students deserve to attend sustainable schools that enhance their health and wellness, prepare them for 21st century careers, and support a thriving planet. We are taking a step toward leaving behind a livable, viable Earth for our most precious resource, our children.
I wouldn't hire her to walk my dog, okay? She has her eye on the ball of sustainable schools. They're not even in school, Saundra, necessarily.
So this woman has abstained from return to school votes in the past. She did nothing to push forward. The only reason the schools opened this year was because of parents like us. They had no intention of opening at all, and everything that they did along the way was because of the parents that were involved. So the parents and the students are Charlie Brown, and they are Lucy with the proverbial educational football.
So the solution is to get these board members recalled and to run new candidates for the board and take the board over seat by seat, correct? That's what you got to do.
Correct. That's what's going to happen. I've been out on the streets collecting signatures since last fall.
I've seen you. Yeah.
You have. You'll be surprised to know that I'm a Democrat, and we are a grassroots, bipartisan group. And everybody on the board, we've been writing letters. We've gone to them and spoken to them personally. I've tried to warn them that there's a bipartisan tidal wave coming their way. They don't look us in the eye. They don't write us back. And if we can't recall them one by one, there's an election in November in Virginia.
Saundra, thank you. Keep it up. Good luck. Keep us up to date on what happens.